He slides off the racing line and then wider, and
his fault. Oh, no. That's a Kalian.
That's the finish line.
Isn't injured and he's angry. He wants. Oh, and off. That was. Who was that? That looked like Kaczynski. No,
it's Keeley.
Keeley.
pick the usual suspect.
Dear me, Keeley off then. So that makes Foggy third. So Pier Francesco Keeley. I was going to say, what's he doing back there? Let alone what's he doing on the dirt. Pier Francesco Keeley goes out. Second is still, and that cost him dearly. Well, there is Keeley. Well, the mistake, whatever it was, is already over and done with for Keeley, because by the time you're upright and taken to the dirt, that's a good night, Vienna. I think there might be a little bit of battling going on here, because Crafar owes nothing to no one and wants a win, but that Kawasaki just looks so loose, really does. But it always looks like that. We've been on about it for years.
Oh,
Foggy goes in a big spin.
No, it's Hodgson.
Yeah, but Foggy was sideways before that happened. Hodgson gets bowled over. Neil Hodgson and Pier Francesco Keeley. Momentarily, Neil Hodgson is knocked unconscious by the look of that. Well,
he's coming round.
Momentarily, I think he was just knocked a bit senseless for the moment.
And there's a medic there, as you can see. Here it is, Keith.
Watch Foggy go sideways. There it goes, big black line. But these two, I was watching Foggy and completely missed the fact that Keeley came in too hot and knocked Hodgson off. There's been a lot of that going on Ducati this year.
Soft heart there for a minute, Keith, and going a bit sentimental on me.
Oh, here he goes! Yes! Oh, there! Oh, what can I say? He did it all himself, and Crafar's on the dirt, but he'll recover.
He's far enough ahead.
Oh no! That's a Kalian.
No, it's not. That's Simon Crafar.
Oh dear me. So perhaps worse on Simon Crafar. It really was a big mistake from Kaczynski. His confidence in the end really got the better of him as what he could do with that Honda. And he really blots his copybook today. First of all, he beat his teammate.
He must be very disappointed. How unfortunate for the Thai rider. Has he given up already so soon? Well done, as both the Indonesian riders go past the finish line.
Whoa! Oh, that's bad, that is bad. Oh, dear. Oh.
How unfortunate.
Oh no.
We had just have a massive crash.
The Empali was there's a rider down who hit Empali Manudin as he was waving to his fans,
celebrating.
They need to stop the race behind. They need to stop the bike because Empali is struggling on the track.
Absolutely perfectly. The Idemitsu corner is there. And he crosses the finishing line in first, and there's a nasty smash. Two riders coming off as they go over the start-finish line. Agong Farrell will get the victory, but we must...
At Sentul, the lights go out, and away goes France. Good start, Mexico in trouble. The slow start, Mexico, and Great Britain. Great Britain on the attack and takes the lead. Robbie Kerr takes the lead, and Malaysia attacking the second.
Ireland contact in turn one. We've seen two cars contact, and Japan is one of them, and it looks like Indonesia is the other.
Indonesia is off, oh no!
And the Czech Republic is well involved in that incident. But what a great start. Three cars side by side, Czech Republic, Japan, and you get a squeeze, four cars in fact, because I think maybe Australia, it was Germany was the fourth car. Four cars into one corner just don't go.
And I tell you what it was New Zealand that clipped the back of Mexico, John, you were right. It was a front wing to rear tyre.
And the Czech Republic got involved in that mix some way as well. The wheels come off the back of Mexico.
I think it was lost over a second to Germany on the last lap, and he does not need
and he's going to lose maybe. Wheel off the back of Canada. Wheel bounces off the rear of Canada. It bounces into that tyre barrier, prevents going into the pits, but the left rear of Canada has come off on the pit straight. Sean McIntosh pulls the car up safely against the barrier to the right on the main pit straight. That left rear wheel suddenly detached there. You can see the nut, the wheel have gone, and Sean McIntosh rolls the car down to the pit lane exit to get that car removed to safety.
New Zealand lost 2 seconds on that last lap, getting stuck behind Mexico. A few amazing incidents.
Well, the wheel, you can suddenly see what happened. The wheel it just did not detach. The wheel hit the tyre barrier, tyre bailed, then it bounces diagonally across the track.
Meritus Mahara Dallara Renault. Dahinter Adrian Valles, Roman Grosjean, dann Fairuz Fauzi und Christian Bakkerud. Bis Viertel vor 11 ist das Rennen hier terminiert. Jetzt geht es erst einmal los und Vitali Petrov steht wie angewurzelt auf der Startaufstellung. Alle anderen haben allerdings auf der schmutzigeren Bahn keine Chance, den schlechten Start von Petrov auszunutzen, sodass er trotz seines mäßigen Wegkommens die Führung behalten kann. Petrov in Front vor Luca Filippi, der sich bereits duelliert mit Adrian Valles. Valles im roten Meritus-Auto. Filippi im roten Meritus-Auto wieder vorbei an Adrian Valles im Fisichella Motorsport-Boliden.
Here's Nabil Jeffrey. Look at the dust flying up and look at him already sliding. He slides off the racing line and then wider and wider, and by then hits the grass too late. Touches the gravel and over he goes. No real damage, it seems, to the car, but it's stuck there in the gravel all the same. Here it is on board. Whoa! And you can just see how safe.
Under pressure, they would collide, resulting in DNFs for all three in spectacular fashion.
Checkered flag, it is go for speed car race number 3, round number 2, and of course it is Uwe Angsson down on the inside into turn 1, and that is the 69 car of Johnny Herbert. He's just gone onto the outside, been pushed back, tucked back on in the inside, and there we are with the first two leaders. That's a very wide run by Angsson.
Mikkola has gone into the lead. He's regained his position, and Alson has dropped right back to the back, and now there has been a touch on the back of car number 10.
So this is exactly what we saw at Dubai Autodrome. There we have Stefan Johansson out in front. It is Ananda Mikkola. Gianni Morbidelli.
Going back to that spin, he's retaining 4th place. A Lacey leads. Oh, now there's a lot of damage there on car 17, Fabien Giroir.
So Fabien suffering from a puncture. Once again, Ananda looking at Stefan Johansson. There's Fabien in the front. He's still pushing. He is still driving that car the way he wants to drive it.
I can feel that slight dink in the rear of my car. When he's actually hit the rear of my car and the front of the wing has gone up, it's acted more like a plane, so he's actually like taken off.
Marino's car had smashed into the barrier, trapping him inside. He runs to help his friend. With no thought for his own safety, James struggles to help his friend and rival Marino escape.
At this point there was fuel pumping all over, like absolute worst case scenario, fuel pumping all over a boiling hot engine, and I knew it was going to burst into flames any moment. I managed to turn the fuel pump off. I thought we'd buy some more time. But the vapour had ignited then, and then we were actually on fire. It's now like a mad rush to get out as quick as we can. I've hopped out the top and he's crawled underneath the car. I'm not even sure how we managed to get him through that hole. It was very small, but he got out. From the moment we actually ran away from the car, the seat was already on fire. I think Moreno just had some light burns around his neck, but the moment we were out, it was on fire. At that moment, it was as close as you get. 1 more second, you'd have had more burns. 10 more seconds.